And then, lady, yeah, but that was an Alabama ambulance that had the Alabama logo because they probably do the research. They probably said, Siri, tell me, is this nigga lying or telling the truth? And Siri said, according to Google, he is telling the truth. And then a big fat white lady had a heart attack, because they thinking about money. They not. I ain't gonna lie. A white lady will be your friend if you got enough money. I ain't gonna lie like that. She say, I'll call this nigga a nigga next lifetime. Well, from here on out, I'm gonna call him Mister. That nigga got a whole lot of money. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie like that. A white woman to be your friend if you got more money than they daddy now, or granddad. More money than they can spend, they'll be your damn friend. I'm trying to tell you. I call that nigga a nigga next lifetime. See if I can get some of the things I need. Nevertheless, like Siri, can you please tell me this nigga lying or telling the truth? According to Google, Koranados telling, oh Lord, oh Jesus Christ. And she called the ambulance, like, because them other states tearing your ass up. And guess what? Guess who eating Winn-Dixie food, ladies and gentlemen? Carolina. Ooh, babe. Nigga, that was the nail in the coffin right there. That Winn-Dixie went broke and Carolina had to bail them out. Ooh, like, yeah. Nigga, that was a stake in the heart, baby. When I tell you that was a long ass dagger, like, man, that was like a thing of moonshine. It like she put a dagger in some moonshine and let it goddamn sit all night and drove it through their heart, like, that they ran out of money, goddamn. And Carolina had to bail their ass out. Ooh, like that. Man, that's like a death certificate, like, that's like a death certificate. I think I would have asked my Uncle Jed or somebody. I would have said, Bloomberg, bail us out, man. Shit. I ain't finna sign no deal with the devil. Hell. I ain't finna goddamn make no deal with the devil, man. I ain't saying that Carolina's the devil, but in that case, somebody got to be the bad one. Somebody got to be bad and somebody got to be good. You see what I mean? So therefore, you let Carolina look better than Dixie. Oh, baby. Somebody got some hell to pay for that shit. I tell you. Ooh, they got hell to pay. They really do. And that's what I want people to start doing. You got to start supporting Hardee's at nighttime, lady. You got to go get that cat you got at the humane shelter and put it in the drive-through window and tell them to get that thing some fries and a thick burger and get Hardee's back where they supposed to be. I can't believe y'all letting an institution like Hardee's go down like that. You ought to put that big pretty cat you got from the humane shelter in that drive-through and stick it in that window and tell them to put you some fries in that bag and keep Hardee's strong. Like, that's what you ought to do. But a lot of y'all letting that cat go to waste. You done adopted that big pretty fat cat from the shelter and all you do is go home and hide it. You ought to be ashamed. Man, I'll be petting that cat all day and all night. They were like, damn, he gripping that cat hard. I'm trying to tell you. And I'll be gripping that cat so good and hard. I'm trying to tell you. They say that cat is in good condition since you've been petting it and stroking it real hard like that. I'm trying to tell you, lady. Because I'm telling you, one thing about cats love, when I tell you, man, them cats love for you to touch on them. I'm talking about and stroke them. And man, I tell you, it ain't no other pet like a cat. A cat is your best friend, like, man. It ain't, man, I'm trying to tell you. If you get a cat, man, that cat gonna want you to goddamn put them hands. You had to put hands on that cat. I'm trying to, all the time. A cat love for you to put hands on it and stroke that cat up and down, and stroke that cat. And that cat be purring and goddamn put that back in the U-turn. Trying to tell you. That's all that cat know how to do. And that's why the Lord made cats. The Lord made cats. They said, I'm gonna make cats to where they need somebody to always to be playing with them and moving that hand and stroking that hand up and down on them all the time till they go to sleep. And that's how he made cats. He made cats with a need to be petted. Cats need to be petted more than any other animal. And they don't make no whole lot of noise. Well, they really don't. A cat is really your best friend, I'm trying to tell you. Don't get no better than the cat, like. Like the reason I said that, and like to say this, is that Hardee's is going out of business for no reason, and y'all just letting Hardee's sitting there like a lame duck, like all the muscles that Hardee's got, all the muscles and the, you know what I'm saying, and you letting Hardee's just sit there like a lame duck, you man, and Hardee's just losing all. I'm talking about they ain't got no strength, like I'm talking about at nighttime they might sell one burger, like from goddamn, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about from like after breakfast all the way to 10 o'clock. Man, they'll be lucky to sell 1 or 2 burgers, ladies. That is a shame, ladies. I don't know what the hell y'all got going on, but y'all wrong for that, ladies. You know, I felt the wrath of that one time when people they do a sit-in, they do a picket, and they say we not gonna support you. Boy, you talking about a bad feeling, ladies. Ooh, ladies. Man, you know Hardee's can't do no better than what they doing. They done built the location from the ground up. They got it looking just like they in like Metro goddamn Vegas. They got nice pictures and stuff, nice decorations, the latest fountains and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And them people still don't go in there and do nothing for them. Like, they don't do no just because you're an institution that been around and we don't want you to leave. They don't care, man. Montgomery is a hard, man, I'm telling you, man, ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you Montgomery is a hardcore Netflix, like, that's all Montgomery is. It's the hardest hardcore Netflix that you ever seen, like. Man, if you coming to the table with a sorry movie, Montgomery ain't finna give you no play. I'm talking about none. I'm talking about it got to be the best Netflix they ever seen, every time. You know what I mean? Every time, or they ain't gonna give you no play, like. I ain't gonna lie, man. So some of y'all pastors, y'all need to get back in that church and teach these people mercy. Teach them. You gotta teach them mercy. You gotta teach them how to be understanding, how to give people a chance. You know what I'm saying? People make mistakes, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You see somebody weak, don't let them die. Don't let somebody weak die. Because Montgomery will let you die. Montgomery kill your ass. I ain't lying. Montgomery will kill you when you down like that. They'll put their foot on your neck and choke you to death. I'm trying to tell you. When you already handicapped, you know what I mean? You ain't doing that good. They trying to eliminate your ass. They live by only strong survive. And guess what? We don't have to, ladies. We live in a modern society. We don't live in no cannibal society that these people in Montgomery trying to make it into. This not a butcher society, but y'all trying to make it that, and it don't have to be like that. It don't have to be like that. Man, you can go somewhere like goddamn Toronto or goddamn Manhattan. Man, they don't live like this, ladies. They don't live nothing like this. I'm talking about nothing like this, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame. It's a pity and a shame that these leaders is not teaching these people. And you got to teach them with examples, too. Your pastor can't be goddamn leaving his wife and getting with a young girl. No. You got to show them real examples. Because if your pastor is misleading you, I'm saying if he's saying one thing and living another life, the congregation, they going to live the life that they see him living. They not going to listen to what he talking about out the book. They going to imitate his behavior. You see what I'm saying? Oh, pastor got a young girl, you know what I'm saying? So they going to do the same thing. You understand? That's how they going to do, like, you know.